Hello and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be another finale video, and this is my finale for my project 10 pen that was originally intended to be for like a half a year or something like that, and then I had to extend it to the full year, and still to this day I only finished 2 products, which tells you a lot about how much I actually like these products. So I'm gonna start off with showing you the 2 products that I have finished, and then I'm gonna talk about a little bit about what's left here and what am I gonna do with it. So the first thing I finished was the only non-makeup item that I had, and that was the Garnier Skin Naturals Pure Active Purifying Makeup Remover Gel for face and eyes, which is this one right here. It looks disgusting, so I cannot wait to throw it away because I had it since like the beginning of the year, and it wasn't that good. It was actually very drying, and I don't have oily skin, which it says that this is for oily skin, so it was very drying. It didn't remove makeup at all, it just made it more, smeared it all out around my face. I didn't like this. I would not recommend, and I would not repurchase. This was something I got in a Glossybox, so it wasn't my choice to purchase it to begin with. And the second thing that I have finished was a cool bronzer from e.l.f. And that I'm really happy about finishing, but also that one crumbled so much so that the large part of this bronzer actually fell out. And this is my beautiful pan. So this is basically the biggest progress on any item that I have had this year, and I'm so glad I have it all done and over with so I can put it away. And for the rest of the products, let me start off with some pens that I have. I have a lip pencil here that is kind of a brownish red shade, and I have no idea where it is from. It is super old, and as you can see, I don't have that much of it left. This part here is actually metal, so it can be sharpened. So it's not that big, and I'm gonna give you a small swatch. So it is this kind of brownish red shade, really difficult to use, but I did like it quite a bit until last update, and now I just haven't had it on me, not once since the last update, I think, or maybe a few times, because I have made some progress. So this was my progress. The lowest line here is where I am right now, so that is my progress since the last time, and this is where I am right now with that one. I am going to try to finish this. As I said, I have no idea what brand this is or when it was bought, but I do know it's really old, so I'm gonna do my best to finish it. This is I only have 2 lip pencils, and this is one of them, so it shouldn't be that hard to use up, although I have been trying to use it up for a whole year now, and I'm just sucking at it. The next pencil here is my e.l.f. Brightening eyeliner in black, and this is what that one looks like. So this one is not that good because on my waterline it doesn't show up barely at all, and that's where I like to put some black eyeliner, so I haven't had that much use for it, and that's why the progress has been really slow. But as you can see, it's pretty steady as well. This is where I am right now, and as you can see with the spacing in between, it has been really just slow and steady progress throughout the whole thing. I will continue on using this one as well and trying to use it up. It sucks when it's sharpened because it kind of crumbles while sharpening it, so that is a really negative thing. I'm thinking it's starting to dry out a little bit, but I will try to use it up and do my best with that one. And the last pencil I have here, I think, is my Grassy green eyeliner from e.l.f. as well, and the packaging is falling apart, and this is what that one looks like. So it is a very shimmery grassy green shade, as you can imagine. This one as well does not show up on my waterline whatsoever, which makes it really difficult to use because a green eyeliner on top of my eyes is just not, it doesn't suit me that well. So I think that's really difficult to use. I wish I could have it in my waterline, but it just will not show up, not one bit of color, and that really saddens me. So I've been tracking the height of this throughout the whole packaging, because let me see if I can put this in the background. Nemo! My little doggy is angry at the neighbors. So yeah, this sucks. Basically, this is what it looks like, where I have my, how I've been tracking my progress, and the last line here that I made the last time is the one that's still kind of active. I did use it a little bit more, but not enough to make a whole new line, which makes it, basically, I haven't touched this one that much because it is so difficult to use and it is so difficult to make it opaque. And if I try to fill it out and build it up when it comes to color, it ends up erasing itself. So while I'm trying to apply more, it actually removes partially and it does not apply evenly. So it is a really, really sucky pen, and I have 2 more of these in different colors, which is so disappointing. So I cannot recommend you buying this, but I will try to continue on working with this so I can use it up. The next item here is actually something I would consider as a success, because I have not finished it, but I did hit pan on it, and it is my blush from Glossybox, and this one is in the shade Glossy Rosewood, yes. And I have been trying to hit pan on this one for 2 years, and finally this year I managed not only hitting pan but expanding it quite a lot. So I am really, really happy with this progress, and I also have pretty substantial side pan showing, so, and not that much of product on that end at all. So I am really happy about this progress. I will continue on using this, but I am pretty tired of it, so I am actually using one of my, what is it, cream blushes that I have right now, and I'm enjoying that one much more. And actually I think I prefer cream blushes over powder ones. So that's something new I learned about myself. From something that was success to a complete failure. This is my It Started With a Kiss lip tint from Lush. I have used this maybe twice throughout the whole year. It sucks. It's in the shade Red. It has basically completely dried out by this point here. I mean, I'm just not gonna be fighting with this anymore. I am going to throw this away because I never liked it, not even in the store when I bought it did I like the scent. The scent hasn't changed. I'm pretty sure this is expired because I've had it for like 2 years. But the scent hasn't changed. The consistency is a little bit more firm, but I think it's usable. But because of the scent that sucks since the day I bought it, I just can't use this, and I will not torture myself with it anymore. So this is going away ASAP. I'm not gonna be even bothered with that anymore. Another product here is my lip gloss from the studio in diamond color, and this is what that one looks like. It is a super shimmery disco ball pink, as you can see here, and the line is still at the same spot where I left it. This is where I was, and this is where I am right now. I have not been able to use this much at all. I love it. I really, really like it, but it's also sticky, and it's also, I don't know, it's a little bit too much for everyday makeup to walk around like you have your glitter ball on your lips and to go to work like that and stuff like that. So for me it is very difficult to use, but I'm thinking it is bound to be bad at any second now because I've had it for like 3-4 years. I'm gonna do my best to try and continue on using it, but it is a large product. It's really difficult to use, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, leave it alone for a while. Next lip gloss here is from Oriflame Beauty Gloss Booster in the shade Toffee, and this is what that one looks like. So last time I was down to that line there, and now I am slightly below the line. I'm somewhere around here. I didn't mark it, I'm sorry, but this is where I am. And I am going to use this little thing up. I think you can actually see through the whole packaging that I am right there somewhere. And after I used it up, I'm gonna be so happy, but I'm gonna try to use it up for the rest of the year anyway. I have it with me in my bag, so this is something that is really easy to reapply at work. It doesn't show up any color at all. It's quite clear, so I'm gonna try to use it up, and yeah, that's basically that. So that's also pretty much progress throughout the year. And the last item that I have here, I'm thinking I'm dropping everything, is actually something that some people would consider as a success and finished, but for me it's really not yet. This is my little mini pink lipstick that has no name and no company, but I have had this for many years because I have probably gotten this in some cheap kit. When you get like for 300 Swedish crowns or $30, you get this big bag full of eyeshadows and stuff, and you don't even know where they come from. I think this is part of some of those kits. And as you can see, I have 0 left of the actual lipstick up over the plasticky part, because right here, this is all plastic all around it, so I cannot apply. So if I would to scroll down the plastic, this is what's left on my lipstick, which is nothing. I have actually started digging into it, if you can see there around the plasticky parts, and I have a pretty substantial dip. Because I can see through this, and because I do love to use up my stuff, really use them up, even when I don't like them, it just bothers me that I can see through this and see that there is product left in there. I don't want to throw it away, so I am gonna use that up. So I'm considering this not finished quite yet, but almost, because I have